mamas. This is the last part of homeschooling boys with ADHD. These are my tips and tricks that work for my family. Disclaimer, they may not work for yours, and that's okay. You might have ways to make it better or better tips and tricks that you could share with me, and I would love that. Drop your tips and tricks for ADHD below on how to handle that in this homeschool atmosphere, and make sure you are following me, that you do like this video, you save it, you repost it or copy the link, and you comment, because I like chatting with y'all. So for my last part, let me just jump in. I'm going to cover a few more things in this, but they all kind of connect. Just remember, games are educational too. This is tip number 5. Games are educational too. You can play math bingo. That's just fun, and they're moving and they're going to remember those things. No, it might not be bookwork, but you don't have to do bookwork every single day to count your school days, because my boys especially, and me included, learn better when I'm actually doing it. And when I have to play a game that causes me to know the capital of North Carolina is, if I have to play a game and that's asked, I'm going to remember it better than you just asking me on a test. So just know, games are educational. On that, just know that you can use YouTube. YouTube 100% can be used to help not only just with your schoolwork, but for those high energy days. There are tons of YouTube videos for PE. There's Minecraft workout videos, YouTube PE videos for kids. There are plenty of activities for your child to do together. You can actually do it with them, and you'll have so much fun, get the energy out. That also counts, and that's okay. There are math PE videos. You can knock out multiple subjects while your child is actually running around playing, acting like it's their crazy selves. And then you can be crazy right along with them, because I know you are. I know it. The last two that I want to share, again, they kind of go together, but don't be afraid to mix your apps with your books. That's okay too. Listen, sometimes we're doing our Apologia math and it's just too much and we need to take a break, get some energy out, and then just switch it up and do CTC math, or do Boggle, or do something on an iPad that just seems more fun for their brains to get that dopamine kick, that I can now go back to my book work. Okay, that's okay. But then last but definitely not least, mama, if you are getting overwhelmed, your child is probably overwhelmed. If you are saying, you know what, this book work is not going the way it was supposed to go, or the way I thought it would go, it's okay to call the day quits. It's perfectly fine to say, you know what, we're going to mark down everything we did today, but we're done. We didn't even finish it. That's okay. Sometimes that mental break is going to teach them more than finishing out the day with frustration. Give yourself grace. Give them grace. You'll pick it back up tomorrow. You'll get it. They'll get it. I promise they'll get it. The more that you give them grace, the more that you just show them that, you know what, we don't always have to have it together all the time. Those are my tips and tricks for homeschooling with ADHD, homeschooling boys, especially with ADHD. We do a lot of play in our homeschool. We do a lot of actual physical activity in our homeschool, a lot of outdoor school, because that's what works best for my boys. But I would love to know what works best for yours. How do you handle high energy within your homeschool days? Let me know. Make a comment, drop it below. I would love to chat with you about that. If you have any more tips and tricks, please share them with me. If you have favorite apps, love that too. But make sure you're following me, you save the video, and you repost it or copy the link. I greatly appreciate your support. Thanks for being here, and make sure that you do stick around for more homeschooling, homesteading, and camper living life.